turns it down on the baseline. He'll spin back across the lane. His little running floater is good. So everything going right for Lebanon here, and suddenly the lead is 27.
And you can tell it is because we got a 3-on-1, and Xavier says, hey, I'm shooting a 3 with the nice look.
Long three from the right side by Green. No good. There's Edwards in front of Puckett. Puckett cannot do anything, folks. There's Beadle down low to McCathern. That's too easy. It was way too easy. He blew the short jumper. He was too wide open. Here comes Delaney on the left wing. That's the easiest shot he's had all night. He's made everything but that. And they'll call McCathern for the reach, and if so, that's 3. No, they're going to call Beadle.
They're going to call Beadle. It's going to be his first and the team first of the half. And Sparta does. They sub 4 players right off the bat here. And they said, hey, let's stop the bleeding. And Sparta will inbound the basketball here as we got a whole new set of people, Marv.
This is going to be fun. This is the part. This is where you really start thinking, my goodness, what are we going to do here? Because a lot of new faces into the ball game.
Well, Trenton Davis still in there. Corey Johnson still in there.
Dustin Davis is the new face on the court.
Yeah, 33 is...
And out of the corner, there's Josh Brown. Long three-pointer, no good. And there's Crudup as he boxes out. Takes it all the way to the other end. And what in the world? The official on the far side has called something. What in the world? Oh, come on now.
Yeah,
there's 2 officials within 3 feet of the play and don't call anything as a guy takes a flop. And the official all the way at midcourt across the court calls the charge. Coach Kyle's letting him know. Goodness.
That's what I say. Goodness.
Here's Brown on the right wing to Johnson. Out high, here's Josh Brown, kick across, far side. Johnson weaves his way at the top of the circle. I don't have a 33. Yeah, dude, Kyle Goff. Long jumper by Brown is good, and they finally score, and it's a 3. So the first points of the second half for White County come at the 5:20 mark, and it's a 3-pointer. Bridges into the ball game for Lebanon. Across to Crudup, step across that time by Goff, feeds over to Brown. He'll take another 3, bounces around, no good, and there's Crudup with the rebound, and they're going to call Dustin Davis on a reach around from behind. And that was a big reach around.
I would understand what you're saying. That's his first and the team first of the half.
He's about a biscuit short of 250 probably.
I ain't going into that.
Here's Smith, splits a double team. He's in a hurry the other way. They've got numbers again. He's got Bridges up ahead, but the running underhand scoop is good. And he answers the 3 with the 2, and it's back to 26 at 49-23. Brown cut off by Bridges. Double teamed with Big Mac. Drives the baseline. No place to go. Kicks it back out to Johnson. Johnson down low. Back into the ball game for the first time was Davis. He'll run and spin and shoot, and he's fouled.
It's going to be the second foul on Edwards and the third team foul on Lebanon in this half.
Boy, a very frustrated White County bench as all the coaching staff over there have not been happy with what's taken place up to this point.
I would agree, Mark.
And Trenton Davis nails the first free throw. Back into the ball game is Tyler Green. To the bench is Dustin Davis.
Alex Hutto into the ball game for Michael Edwards.
Who's in there?
Alex Hutto.
So Hutto checks in your 5-on-4. Crudup, Bridges, Smith, McCathern, and Hutto. At the line to shoot the second toss is Trenton Davis, the 6'4 senior for the Warriors. Toss up, no good. McCathern, as he has all night, has the rebound. Smith in the backcourt, works across on Green. Smith at the jump circle, will cross the line. Great crossover. Feed right side to Justin Bridges in the corner to Hutto. Hutto guarded over there, has it taken away by Johnson. And Hutto's got him trapped, but he gets it back across to Brown. Brown works across the timeline, picked up by Crudup. Kicks it back to Green, almost stolen away. Down low, they pass it to Goff, and one too many passes. They tried to go back across to Davis, intercepted by McCathern. He gives the X-Man. Here comes Xavier. Xavier down the lane again, and a reach in there. They're going to get Brown, or they might end up having to call that one on Kyle Goff.
Going to call it on Brown. That's his second, and the team third. 4th. Or team second, excuse me. I'm sorry, Marv. Xavier goes to the line to shoot.
It's been a long night, hasn't it, Coach?
It has been a long night, but a good night.
Xavier misses the first one. The lead remains 25 at 49-24. Boy, White County with only 4 points here in the second half. Smith hits the second, and it's 50-24. Brown in the backcourt, guarded by Crudup. Crudup, Smith, McCathern, Hutto, and Bridges, your 5 on the floor for Lebanon. Long three for Green is good, and that'll get you back in one hurry if you start hitting threes. Hutto set to inbounds, gets it across, and wow, no comment. Green kicks it out of bounds, and it strikes the near side official right in the head. Here's Hutto. Set to inbounds, goes back to Crudup, back to Hutto. Left wing to Smith. Here comes Xavier. Xavier in the front court. He'll blow by. And Brown with a reach in from behind again. Xavier just way too quick for Josh Brown.
Exactly. That's 3 on Brown, too.
As Nunley set to check in, Hutto goes back to the bench as Nunley got a big breather. Josh Brown will stay on the floor as Stuart Mitchell checks in. And back out of the ball game is Kyle Goff. McCathern, Crudup, Bridges, Smith, and inbounding now is Nunley. Nunley gets it to Xavier Smith, guarded by Stuart Mitchell. That's been a battle all night. Right wing to Bridges. Johnson jumps out on him. Bridges penetrates, and it has it taken away, but a reach-in is called on Corey Johnson. So the 6-foot senior commits the 4th team foul for White County here in the second half.
That's his second foul as well.
And at this point, White County really has to take some gambles on defense, and they do there. Almost taken away by Brown. He could have been whistled for one there. A step across by Johnson. Bridges gets it, kicks it into Nunley, and a reach in that time. They're going to get Green, Johnson, or it could be Davis. We'll have to see.
Number 12 is who they call it on. That's Corey Johnson. That's his 3rd.
So the foul's starting to add up quick here, and they'll say that's a 2-shot foul as Nunley was in the lane going up with the shot. So with 3:25 to go and leading 50-27, Nunley will shoot 2.
Nunley's got 4 on the night so far, and now 5.
And knocked that one down in short order. And back into the game is Kyle Delaney, into the bench is Josh Brown.
Coach Eric Mitchell over there just trying to find something to get his bunch started tonight.
Here's Nunley, the second of 2. Toss in the air. Off the back of the iron, no good. Long rebound goes to Green. Green kicks to Mitchell, and here comes White County. Up ahead, they go to Johnson on the baseline. He'll kick it back to Mitchell. Guarded by Xavier Smith. Trying to get a pick out there by Davis. Finally does. Kicks in the corner. Long three for Delaney is good. So the three starting to rain in for the Warriors, and White County draws closer at 51-30. 3:01 to go here in the third. Bridges up ahead to McCathern. McCathern says, hey, I don't want to dribble. He'll hand off to Xavier. They kick right wing to Crudup. They're going to call a walk on that one as he did a stutter step, and Robert knew it. But I'll tell you, that was...
He was almost so wide open out there.
He didn't
know what to do.
Timeout on the floor. 2:51 to go here in the third. Lebanon leads White County 51-30. We'll be back in 30 seconds. I want to remind folks, tomorrow night the Gallatin Green Wave roll in. We won't have the broadcast for you, but please be sure and come over here and pack the gym. Both these teams deserve your support after tonight's effort. Johnson long shot, no good, and Edwards just back into the ball game, clears the glass, gets it over to Smith. Smith works across, and they're going to have to call a blocking foul on Trenton Davis, and finally do. Davis put a body on him for about 15 feet and finally fell down, but did not draw the charge.
That's his 3rd foul and the team's 6th.
So with 2:38 to go in the third quarter, every foul from this point forward on White County will be free throws for Lebanon. That is incredible within itself. Inbounds Edwards to Smith. He's double teamed, dribbles out of it, splits it, gets across, picked up by Johnson. And Smith weaves his way across over to Edwards for 3. That's about the only thing he hadn't done, but he'll step inside and pop from 14. No good. Rebound Green. Kicks on the wing to Mitchell. Here comes White County. Mitchell up in the front court. Skip pass across to Johnson. Face the 3 down to Delaney in the corner. Nunley jumps out on him. Back out high. There's Green across the lane. 8-footer. In and out. No good. Puckett finally has a rebound and a putback.
And that's the first offensive rebound for him.
Good gracious. So the statement substitution must have worked as Puckett comes in and takes it. McCathern almost walked. There's Edwards, top of the key 3. Well, he has done it all tonight then.
Woo, how about that?
That's about all he hadn't done up to this point, but he nails the 3, and a good answer for Lebanon to the short jumper by Puckett, and they're back up by 22, 54-32. Under a minute and 40 to play here in the third. Long, wild jumper, no good, but ran down in the corner by Corey Johnson. White County with another chance. They go down low to Puckett. Kicks it back. Johnson open for 3 off the sideline, no good. And Edwards goes in and cleans it over his own guys, and they're all over him, and there's nothing he can do. They're finally going to call a foul as Mitchell and Delaney had him sandwiched. He kept moving around, and they kept hacking him, and I guess 4 smacks and a foul.
There we go. That's that was on, I think, Mitchell. That's his second, and the team 7th.
Now, here's where the foul situation kills White County, because Edwards will walk all the way to the other end to shoot the 1-and-1. And if Lebanon can just hit their free throws from this point forward, that will be a huge difference in this ball game.
And Edwards is hit from a lot further out, so I don't expect any different, but he did miss that one. He has had a great night so far.
And rebound goes to Delaney, up to Mitchell, back to Delaney in the front court. Back to Mitchell, top of the key. He walked.
Wow.
Brown, long 3, and that one was from down on the square. Nailed that one, and it's suddenly a 19-point ball game as White County's trying to put up a barrage of threes here, and it's worked so far. Mitchell has been dishing out right and left. Here's Edwards in the front court. Kicks in the corner to Smith. He'll drive the baseline. His little running jumper, no good. Edwards got a hand on it, but Puckett finally with his second rebound of the night. Wow. The big man runs the floor up ahead to Mitchell, over to Delaney. That's a long 2-pointer. Long rebound comes out to Brown. He'll try a 3. No good. McCatherine with the rebound. And desperation almost by White County at this point, as they seem to just be looking for threes.
I believe you're right. They're thinking that's
crashing the glass.
Back in it.
Oh, my goodness. A traveling call at midcourt on Herschel McCatherine.
And he did. He drug his foot a little bit. And I think they're just saying, hey, we're going to speed the game up a little bit and see if we can cause some havoc. And that's what they've done. They've tried to scrap. They've reached in there, tried to draw the tie-ups or whatever. That's got them in a little bit of foul trouble so far. But so far, Lebanon is still answering to everything that they do.
Brown feeds Green. He'll roll across the lane, dump it down low. And there's Davis, short jumper, blew it, and Edwards with the rebound. Edwards quickly headed to a double-double. Here's Crudup in the backcourt. Tries to dribble through a double team. Recovers the ball, and they're called jump ball in possession there of White County.
You know, that right there was a perfect example of Sparta tonight. There was Trenton Davis all alone, got 2 people up and in the air, and they jump down. He goes up by himself, and he goes in and out of there.
Sometimes it's not your night. Alex Hutto into the ball game, guards Mitchell. Free throw line jumper in and out, no good. Rebound Nunley. So with 1.6 seconds, he'll fire it. It's short. So the third quarter comes to a close here at the home of the Blue Devils, Campbell Brandon Gymnasium. Your score after 3, Lebanon 54, White County 35. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 19-point ball game. They shaved 2 off that halftime lead, but still Lebanon up by 19. Led by as many as what, Coach? 29?
At one time, yes.
So a huge effort by the Blue Devils tonight. Coach Kyle in the game come back from Fort Walton Beach, Florida with a vengeance and lead the 14-2 White County Warriors 54-35. Just underway, Lebanon starts out. Smith up ahead to Crudup. Left wing to Smith. Spins out of a double team. Dishes over to Crudup on the right wing. Up high to Nunley. Free throw line jumper. No good. He comes in and gets his own rebound. His putback is no good. Tipped around. Controlled by Josh Brown as Hutto battled with him on the boards. Brown comes out of there with it. He'll feed right out to the left wing. And that's Tyler Green. He'll take it to the baseline. Air ball. Rebound Crudup. Green wanted a foul. No call. Here's Xavier Smith weaving his way through traffic. He'll take it all the way down. Running right-hander, no good. Hutto with the rebound. Hacked from behind, no call. And they're going to finally call a reach in. And that'll send Alex Hutto to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 with 7:17 to go. And Lebanon leading 54-35.
Good battle by Hutto there on the offensive glass, as that is Josh Brown's 4th foul now.
And that could be a key, because Brown is one of the cogs cutting off those baselines and plugging those holes inside. Here's Alex Hutto. First toss up. Rolls around, no good. Backside rebound by Delaney. And
they'll get 2 shots there. I don't know why they're trying to take one away from my boy. You know, they can't be doing that.
Oh, did he have 2?
He's got 2. He's in active shooting.
You sure?
Well, yes. Yeah, they gave him 2. He's down there trying to get that ball up. Thank you so much, Tick Bryan. Dick Bryan,
please.
Water's thicker than blood.
Call the deputies. Tick needs to leave. Hutto misses the second, but Edwards right there to clean it up.
Yep, there we go. We're trying to help Edwards out tonight. He got 2 more.
And the lead's back to 21. Brown threw a shoulder in. He'll shoot a 3 now, and that one's short. And Edwards, imagine that with the